Greetings, viewers. On this fine day, that is fast ending, I present to you yet another crappy computer purchased for too much money at the thrift store. And let's not kid ourselves. It's got a Pentium D in it. But I suppose it's at least a step above most crappy computers in that at least it's got a full-scale Pentium D in it, and not something dumb like a Celeron D. It is, based on the sticker anyway, an T690-EP926A, whatever that means. Pentium D 925. So, I mean, at least it's a 900 series Pentium D, so it's not total garbage, but still. 1 GB of memory, 250 gig hard drive. There is a hard drive in here, I don't know if it's the original. DVD dual. It's a dual layer drive. And there's a bird that apparently is quite upset with something. 9-in-1 card reader. And Windows Vista Home Premium, everybody's favorite operating system in the whole wide room. Now, you take a look at it, there's nothing particularly descriptive about it, it's just yet another Acer Aspire computer, and really it's just yet another OEM Pentium D system in general. Like I said, I did take a quick peek to know that the hard drive's still there. Here's the power supply, not great looking, but maybe it's okay, I don't know. PS2, serial, parallel, VGA, 4 USBs, you know, it's the usual stuff that's there. The one thing that's interesting, it's got a wireless card in it with a very bent antenna port. Don't know if it actually still works. Not sure that I care. It does have a modem as well. There's a Vista COA on the side. Let's go ahead and pop the cover, which is very easy to do. In theory, just pop it off, and there you are. That's a Delta power supply, so maybe a cut above the usual crap. It's got this dumb shroud over the heatsink. There's your cards there. They're both PCI. It does have PCI Express. 2 memory slots. Wow. Budget-oriented baby. Okay. Alright. Here's the hard drive, which is still here. Probably the original. You can see it says Acer on it. It also says 2007, so like I said, probably the original. Interestingly, even though this has the number of SATA ports that it does, they chose to use an IDE optical drive. But that's fine, there's nothing wrong with that. This case is basically exactly the same as another one I took a look at that's actually now my print server over at the other place. So, I'll put the cover back on, we'll plug it in and see if it does anything interesting. Okay, here it is now in the incredulously humid garage. I have no idea why it's so humid in here, just that it is. I've got it just about ready. Now it's completely ready. Did it turn on? No, does not look like it turned on. So, I don't know. I have a different monitor here. It might auto-detect, I don't know. Now it's on. Or not. Okay. Oh, beep. Delete to enter setup. And now that fan just went into warp speed. Wonder why. Aspire T690, 2007. Oh, that's the CPU shutdown temperature. 50 degrees. I don't know why that kicked into warp speed like it did, but anyway. It works. So that's cool. Okay. Smart fan control is enabled. But yet the fan is running at full speed. I'm afraid to try and slow it down a little bit. Yeah, you can tell that it is slowing down. But anyway, information there. I wonder if this is an ECS board. 946GZT-AM, version 1.0. I'll have to look that up. Looks like it's got floppy. Yeah, so I could put a floppy drive in there if I wanted. And I might, if I choose to keep it. Battery's dead, not a surprise. 1 gig of memory. And that looks like a 250 gig hard drive. Yep. So, she is stock. And it came to me with a sticker that said, Windows Vista, no password. So, I already know what this is running. But, I mean, I don't know what it's going to do. There's definitely some dirt in the heatsink, so it could probably benefit from a cleaning. Floppy disk fail, well yeah, because there is none. Check some error. CPU has been changed. Huh. Okay, we'll go into delete and run setup. I don't know, where is that information? Does it tell me? PC health status? It doesn't say. Save and exit on that. It's not in warp speed anymore. Hear the hard drive. Now it's in warp speed again. I can't get to my mouse because there's something plugged in here. It's in the way. There we go. Entering sleep mode. Yeah, here we go. I don't have any speakers hooked up out here. Well, we're in warp speed again, so apparently I can't decide whether it wants to run that fan at full throttle or not. User admin. No password. Okay, well, somebody definitely customized this their own way. E-machines. That's not what this is. Is there any data on here? ER data. Burn machine log. That's empty. CRC32. On the optical drive. Why would somebody run a disk check on the optical drive? But apparently they did. It's possible that this is a fresh installation from the yeah, there's nothing really there. 100 megabytes. Yeah, like I said, this can't decide whether it wants to. Apparently it's got like 2 speeds, moving and not. Yeah, so there's probably extra stuff on there that I'm not totally aware of. But yeah, this is definitely configured somebody's own way. Force field shared files. Nothing in the downloads. Just the sample music, which is empty for some reason. Sample videos. Try and play something. That fan is so irritating. How did somebody use this computer? Let's see what's going on here. Well, there's not much. Oh, here it comes. There you go. 3 stars. For some reason, somebody rated that 3 stars. I think that one's unrated. That one's at 4 stars. So I don't know what's going on with that, but sure, whatever. Programs. Yeah, nothing particularly interesting there. There are multiple security problems. Oh. Well, this is worse than what it usually is. That's pretty bad. User account control is turned off. Well, people usually turn that off, so that's not too big of a deal. You've said that you don't want Security Center to monitor your virus protection. Yikes. Zone alarm's turned off, so this has zone alarm on it. What kind of programs does this have on it? Why is the Windows Explorer icon this? Well, if it's got zone alarm on it, I can't find it. Acer zone. Zone. Zone alarm toolbar. Well, this is largely uninteresting as far as user data is concerned. Computer 1, Windows is activated. Of course it better be. New hardware detected. Sure, run the scores. Why not? Okay, well, ran the benchmark, and it ran fine, but yet it still thinks that I need to run the benchmark again, so whatever. Anyway, let's sign out of this, because I don't think we're going to have... There's nothing else to really see with that user account. Let's check the other one. That looks pretty blank. So, looks like if there was data left over, it is now long gone. So, yeah, it thinks that it's unrated. I don't know why it's doing that. But I'm going to assume that those ratings are fairly accurate. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to just shut this down because unless there's something in Google Chrome that we can look at. Because I'd wager to bet that that's a new account that was probably created at the thrift store. Although this came from the Salvation Army, so maybe not. I keep thinking that this came from the mission, and they do usually know what they're doing, so oftentimes things that you get there, they might not be totally erased, but they've certainly been tested. Anyway, this thing. I'm sure if I go under Peterson, yep, that's my user folder, so that's why. Why is the temp folder shared? Temp attachments. Oh, I found some stuff. I'm not going to look at that. Certainly not on video. It's probably a thing for updates. Stupid mosquitoes are driving me nuts. Scoped directory, CRX install. I have no idea what that is. Temp 1 Flash Player update. More of pretty much the same stuff. Okay, those temp files are in German, which I don't know a whole lot of, but I can't really glean anything out of them, so not terrifically interesting. And there's not much else in there. I don't know. Crash reports? Chrome user data? Pepper Flash? Widevine? Conduit. Well, that's good. Yeah, I don't think there's anything really there. Let's open up Chrome here. Zone alarm. Yep, there's history. Neat. Doesn't look like anything. SMC gateway setup. Oh, good lord, I hate those things. Yeah, it doesn't look like much. 2013. You have no extensions. Yeah, what about Internet Explorer? Is there anything in there? I don't understand why Windows Explorer has got that icon, but anyway. Anything interesting in Internet Explorer? Control H. Oh, that'll do it. Why is it over there? No? Yeah, there's nothing there. So. Oh well. Not much to see, I suppose. That program doesn't have recent, so I can't look at anything there. Wow. I don't know why it got loud just opening Notepad. That's pretty bad. So, anyway, I think I'm done perusing this thing. Go and I'll shut it off, which I think just put it to sleep, which is not what I wanted, but whatever. So, it's out. I don't know what I'm going to do with it beyond this. It was fun to mess around with on a video, I suppose, but really, given it's a Pentium D, it's kind of useless. So what'll probably end up happening is I'll pull all this old junk out of here and just reuse this case for something else. Because it's a decent little case, and it'd have to be cleaned up, but it could probably clean up nicely. It's just dirt. It's not like it was in a smoker's household or anything like that. So, some decent avenues for upgrades here, but I think as far as this computer itself is concerned, it's pretty much end of the road for this era of hardware. So, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and if you've got any comments, certainly feel free to leave them below.